Welcome to Toxic Reality.
I'm Julian.
And I'm Mag.
Why the are you wearing black when our background's black?
That's because one of my toxic traits is I suck at following directions.
Welcome to Toxic Reality. I am Timothy Lovett. And let me tell you something, I ain't no stranger to cameras. I've been on Cops like 3 times.
You know what's toxic, Mag?
What's toxic, Julian?
That Dana White sport called slap boxing. I will say, Dana White, I appreciate that you found a dumb outlet for dumb humans to compete in rather than doing it off of, a show. Like, I think it's much better to assault someone in front of cameras when you sign contracts about the fact that you're about to assault someone than it is to do it off camera when people are not consenting to being assaulted.
I mean, I will say, I do think it's entertaining, but I also do think it is very toxic. I agree, because, I like watching a fight. Like boxing is entertaining. UFC fighting is entertaining, but at least they have the right to defend themselves.
That's it, right.
It makes it a fight.
Slap boxing is not a fight. It's literally, I'm gonna slap your face as hard as I can, and then if you don't quit, you can slap me in the face. That's almost as dumb as a show that's called Kickballs, where every episode it's like, I'm gonna kick you in the and if you're still standing, you can kick me in the
Listen, man, somebody hit my car today, so if y'all know who it is, I want y'all to catch them and I don't want y'all to do nothing. Just give them a stern look and be like, shame on y'all,
One way to remove toxicity is by hitting the gym.
Are y'all ready for your first comedian? Yeah. Give it up for the very funny Patrick Carpenter!
Italian's guy. Jeez, I've had 2 beers and I already can't say Italian guys.
So this episode of Toxic Reality is sponsored by MCTV. If you want to get great cameras and you want to edit those footages from the cameras and you want lights, sound, MCTV.
I like to off before bed, It's a natural sleep aid. I'm trying to save money on melatonin.
Mac, conspiracy or reality? Do you believe in alternate dimensions?
I don't really know, because, there's some people say seeing is believing, and I've never seen it with my own eyes, so I can't really say for sure. But I would like to believe that there are alternate dimensions.
What about if there's like an alternate dimension where we're just women?
You think that there's a dimension that exists where we are women?
There has to be a dimension that exists where we're women. And I want to know what we would look like.
Yeah, what would we look like as women?
Let's find out.
I'm Julia.
And I'm Maggie.
And welcome to Toxic Reality.
Well, to tell you the truth, man, I didn't think I was going to be a blonde.
Bro, and I didn't think that I would have hair again. Wow.
That's crazy.
I will say, though, I don't think that would be our names if we were women. I feel like we'd have different names.
I agree. We'd probably have something a lot more...
I'm Emily.
And I'm Anna.
I want to talk about hookup culture.
Oh, that was a good one. As a woman, it's probably worse than if you're a man, for sure.
We are expected to be held at a standard. Mm-hmm. And I think the idea of losing your virginity is such a big idea for
It's like a taboo. And I feel like you either talk about it all the time or you can't talk about it.
Bricked up is a weird saying. For those that don't know, I'll save you the trip to Urban Dictionary. It means to have an erect. You say, I'm bricked up. It's what all the Gen Zers are saying. I'm still in college, so unfortunately I know what bricked up means. I find it weird because when you think of bricked up, you think of, like a closed restaurant. Like, oh, can we go to that Italian spot? No, it's bricked up.
You know what is also very toxic? When I was in middle school, 8th grade, I was at this performing arts school called PVPA. This school every Friday would have these open mics and people could sign up and do stuff. And I got hooked because they would have the whole middle school every Friday go to this auditorium to literally do this open mic. And so in 8th grade, me and this one dude decided to go up on stage. He would always be like Napoleon Dynamite. That was his thing. And then I would always be these other characters. I'm performing, the Napoleon Dynamite guy's performing. We're killing it to this 2-person show. It's great, we're getting laughs. And then I'm doing this like TV personality and I'm like, man, I haven't had a drink in a week. And then this teacher, her, so I'm gonna say her name. Her name's and she literally was like, guys, in front of the whole middle school, you're done. You're done, cut it. You know how traumatizing that is for a 13-year-old to, in front of the whole fucking middle school, get cut short? And man, did that get to my head. What is this 13-year-old brain gonna do? I developed a disorder where I fucking crave attention.
Michael Phelps is in the news again. He has health complications. In the middle of getting a lap dance at a strip club, right in his face, he had a breaststroke.
This episode is also being sponsored by the Grass is Greener Festival. We would like to see all of you there at the Grass is Greener Festival, so get your tickets today.
They have no idea where it is or what day it is. It's in Hadley, Massachusetts. When?
It is in
When?
April 21st and 22nd.
You know the saying, don't where you eat? Well, I had to poop at a coffee shop the other day.
If you're to like get with like the hottest girl, oh my god, Jessica, okay, then you are like at the top of the food chain after that.
Right, and then you have like girls like pouncing all over you, or guys pouncing all over you.
Girls,
or you're just a girl and you're not in a relationship. You're just having fun. You're living your life, and you earn a reputation. Even though you're not necessarily doing anything wrong, people just love to talk and love to call names.
Okay, so I have a story. It was summer 21.
Oh boy.
And this was way back. This destroyed me.
Oh, I know this one.
destroyed me for the longest time. Okay, back in summer 21 was probably like my peaking age, right? So I was becoming who I was, you know.
Oh yeah, you were becoming relevant.
I was becoming
finally.
relevant. I was finally becoming relevant. So before people knew me, no one knew who I was, right? So
Yeah.
everybody kind of just makes assumptions.
Well, I do.
But
did,
like everybody makes assumptions.
Yeah.
And the first thing people are guessing is like, what's her body count?
Oh, of course.
Well, surprise
Oh,
to
yeah,
them.
yeah,
Surprise to them, it was 0.
What is your body count?
Probably... What's your body count, Julian?
That's a very toxic question, Mag. I'm not gonna answer that.
If it's 10, disgusting. If it's 0, what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with
like,
you?
There has to be something wrong with you. Why haven't you done it?
Yeah.
There's something wrong with you, right? And so
sure.
like that was my goal for the summer, which is so bad. But like
Well,
I
because
want
you
it.
feel like if you don't, like it's just
the,
like
the way we grew up, that's what you need to do.
as a woman, it's something you plan out in your head. I feel like.
Oh yeah, and I feel like
Unfortunately,
men,
like,
it's
it
just
should be.
like
They don't
it's
care.
not a big deal. But like at the same time, they put the standard on us. So do girls, where it is a
Yeah.
big deal.
I wonder what would happen if the roles were like reversed.
Oh my god, dude.
Put your hands together for Jack. Everybody, that's you? Oh, Jack, okay.
I love it when comedians ask people who aren't couples if they're couples. Like, cameraman, are you dating? No? No? Aw, shame. Oh well, we've been a cute couple.
My doctor the other day recommended I get a therapist. So I hit up my insurance and I'm like, hey, can you cover my therapy? And they're like, no, you don't have that type of insurance. So I'm like, that. I'm gonna solve this problem myself.
Welcome to Duncan. What can I get for you today?
Hi there, can you please help me?
Can I what?
Can you help me?
Yeah?
So I am kept up every night thinking about Jeff Bezos because I'm just stressed thinking about what do I have to do to be as rich as Jeff Bezos. He's really weighing on my mental health right now.
I mean, isn't Kim Kardashian richer than him? You could be in a porn.
If I'm in a porn, I will be as rich as Jeff Bezos.
Maybe.
Chicago Comedy Club, Boston Comedy Cellar, New York Subway. He played at none of them, but he's here tonight. Give it up for Tyler!
I was considered a miracle baby because when I was born, the umbilical cord was wrapped around my neck, and I was also born like 3 months premature. And it's a miracle that anyone my dad because he's so ugly.
I ended up talking to this boy, and he was, relevant. He was popular. He had this just like, he was well known.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, oh, I
He had a
know
rep.
him. He had a reputation, right?
Easy.
Everybody was like, I know that kid. So this was like the summer where, partying began. Teenagers, we were teenaging. We were teenaging.
I wasn't. I was at home.
We were doing everything that, you shouldn't do, but at the age of a teenager, you're expected to do.
Yeah.
We're talking, and finally, we eventually have the moment where it's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
And I'm
you're
like,
you're alone hanging out.
yeah, we're alone hanging
Okay.
out. And I was like, this is gonna be the moment.
This is it.
Now, I didn't realize that, like, it didn't just, like, happen. Like, I actually have to, like, do something. And
'Cause you don't
my
think about-
anxiety-
you don't think about the other
it.
parts.
No, you don't think about that you actually have to do it. People are like, oh, yeah, I did it. And I'm like, oh, it sounds easy,
Oh,
right?
cool.
Everybody's like, oh, it's
Bet.
easy. We go upstairs, and I'm, like, getting ready and stuff. I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way. Like, I'm clueless. The anxiety overcomes me.
Yeah.
And,
Dude.
I got up out of bed and I
Did you
told him
leave?
I told him I was
Yeah.
gonna puke on him. So, needless to say, he didn't talk to me again. That was it. We're friends, but like, that was it.
You're friends.
No, we're not actually. Blocked me and everything.
I want y'all to put your hands together right now for the very funny Vince Barry.
You ever seen somebody with so much tooth plaque you want to scratch at it with a quarter like a lottery ticket? Yellow, brown.
You know what's toxic?
What's toxic, Julie?
I'm doing this TV show with this one guy, and like, there's a lot of times we're in very small spaces, and oftentimes, when we're in these very small places, and I'm, bending down to have to adjust the tripod, he farts. It's not one of those, oh, it's just a sound effect. Ah, it's a fart. No. It's one of those, you don't hear it, but you smell that. It's like a nuclear, like.
I kind of feel like you're talking about me.
I am talking about you.
Oh.
I'm real depressed today because I found out that the CEO of Jersey Mike's, his name is Paul. That messed me up.
And now,
For the word of the day.
Aphenphosmphobia. APHENPHOSMPHOBIA. It's a phobia, or a fear, you dip, of being touched by other people.
It's so funny because, like, once you, like, get into a relationship with, like, someone else, you, like, realize
What was
all
wrong?
the
What
bad
was wrong?
things.
Yeah.
Because in your first relationship, it's interesting because you have nothing else to compare it to. So it's your first real experience. So, like, when you actually, like, meet other people and, like, have other experiences with other people, it's, like, your perspective, like,
It's so different.
Totally
And
changes.
I have to agree on that. But at the same point, it's like, okay, but like, am I attracted to different people then? Because if I was attracted to this first person who's completely different to the second person that I'm talking to, then what's my type?
That's so stupid.
What makes me
Type
attracted?
is so stupid.
But
Type is so stupid.
What makes me attracted to this person because they're so different from the last?
There's so many different factors. You know what? I feel like that's why so many people end up dating their friends. Because maybe you didn't
I couldn't
find
do
them.
that. I couldn't
but,
do that.
But it happens so often. Like, people
I feel like they
don't
already liked them
find,
before.
But people don't find someone attractive, and then you become best friends, and that's what makes them attractive to you. And, like, then you get together. Like, that's a thing. I swear to God.
You know what?
Because,
That's fair.
Yeah, because otherwise, like, that wouldn't be happening. The whole, like, and it's so hard to be friends with a guy without them, like, eventually having feelings for you.
That's
Which is,
so
like,
true.
also the worst thing
I
ever.
guess-
As a girl, it's so hard to have male friends and not feel like they're, like, just trying to, like, make a move on you.
I'm a physical mess. If anything happens to me and I die early and they put on a benefit show here, and you put my fat ass on a t-shirt Photoshop with angel wings and a halo, I will haunt you for the rest of your life, okay?
Mag, you know what would be really, really cool?
What, Julian?
I would love to talk to future me to see what future me needs from present me so future me can get ahead.
If we could get in touch with our future selves, it would really benefit us in the long run.
And in the short run.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's do it. Yo, Julian!
Can I help you?
Yo, what you doing?
Obviously editing your show.
Yo, chill out, my man. Chill out.
Chill out? No, you chill out. I'm busy doing work and you're disrupting my harmony. Now do your job and stop talking.
Well, future me is definitely in a mood right now. Yo, I wonder what future you is up to.
I don't know. I'm sure he's working very hard, though.
Yo, go check him out. So, what future you up to?
Oh, it looks like he's passed out on your couch.
Why is future you passed out on my couch?
I have no idea, man.
Go find out.
Yo, Mag. Yo, Mag! What the are you doing passed out on the couch?
Why is he passed out?
He didn't say. Future me is really like letting me down right now.
Sorry to hear that.
Well, I drive a long way to get here. On the highway, there are some signs. They try and spook you. There is one in Springfield. There's a big sign. It's a religious radio station. It's like, God is in your story. Like, God's on the gram? God should be on Instagram. I think getting followers is like his whole deal, right? Like, I think he'd be good at it.
Dating advice for men.
I think
Wanna
we're on
start?
two different sides here.
Okay.
We are in two different situations. Now, I'm the type of person that kind of needs a little bit more control. I have been through so many situations to the point where I don't trust men, period. I will not let my guard down for you, period. So my best advice for men, like, I'm not letting my guard down, so you
Okay.
better, like, try your best.
Okay, girl. I respect that.
You get 3 strikes. That's what I give. I mean, 3 big strikes.
Okay.
And for men, you have to, like, really think in the woman's shoes. We are overthinkers. We complicate things that shouldn't be complicated. We are going to tell you we're fine when we're not fine. So you need to think of that in our way and put yourself in that situation and communicate like a girl, but still be our boyfriend. I need you to over-exaggerate the situation with me or else I will go ballistic.
How you hold up, man? Cameraman number 1. He gonna like, we ain't using none of this. Delete.
And now for Let's Call Palumbo. Let's call Palumbo.
All right, let's call Palumbo. Let's see if he answers.
Pick up your phone.
Hello?
Yo, Palumbo!
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 Ow, Jesus, Doc. Jesus.
You alright?
How deep is the prostate? Guys, I'm in the middle of a prostate exam. Jesus. I gotta go. Oh my, what is that? Ugh.
Well, he had some stuff going on.
Did that sound like he was gaslighting us?
It kind of sounded like half bullshit to me. Like he was maybe making an excuse.
First of all, I don't feel that you could actually pick up the phone if you're getting a prostate thing.
Yeah, don't they usually like sedate you or something for that? I mean, you definitely wouldn't have your phone and access, right?
And if somebody's finger's up your would you probably, I don't feel like that's a good time to answer a call regardless of who's calling.
I don't feel like I'd be comfortable enough to answer my phone if I had somebody else's finger in my
Maybe we should check on him.
Yeah.
What the Palumbo? Why would you lie? No. Why would you lie to us? Why are you not out on a hospital table like you said on the phone?
How did you get here?
Why would you lie to us?
What are you doing here?
Yo, Mag,
What do you do?
Shut up.
I can't platform a person like him. Let's get out of here. You, Palumbo. Well, he's a liar.
Yeah, he sure is.
The latest trending sexual right now is sexy clown girls. They have like polka dot lingerie and like rainbow wigs and big red noses. They're like, hey baby, come into the bedroom. I'm gonna put on some sexy music.
But my best advice for men dating a woman would be communication's probably the most important. In my experience, men can't communicate as well as I can communicate. And I'm always the one bringing up the situations. I'm always the one saying like, hey, what's going on? Why are you being weird? Like your slight change of tone like really freaks me out. You just got to do your best to understand where I'm coming from. We're overthinking everything. The period at the end of your sentence, that was
my
crazy.
God, that threw me out,
That
bro.
was crazy. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Don't be afraid to like actually show how you feel. At the end of the day, like if we don't know how you feel, like what do you think is gonna happen with that? Like that doesn't make us want you more. It just makes us confused. And I think it's really important for men to feel like they can be vulnerable with someone and like they can communicate properly and they can like actually show their feelings and communicate and like and want to like be loving. Like I want to feel loved. I want to feel the attention. And I think some men just act too nonchalant and I hate that.
I love coming here to this, not just this town, but this particular building. Because on the first floor, there's a marijuana dispensary. On the second floor, there's an Italian restaurant. On the third floor, there's a bar. If I can convince them to put slot machines up on the 4th floor, I'd never leave.
You wanna win her over? Like you're in the fattest argument ever. Buy her flowers. You just won.
And now for marry or go naked ice plunging with.
I think I'm going to pick Iggy Azalea, Ludacris, or Kim Kardashian.
Oh, okay. I would pick Ludacris. I would like to go ice plunging with naked because I feel that's when we both can be the most honest with each other. And the shit that he's gonna say or the shit that I say, I feel like that's not just from the heart, but that's from the heart fearing that we're gonna die from hypothermia. So it's like really letting that shit out. And he probably is gonna have either some profound lyric that I'm like, whoa, why don't you put that in the song? Or a profound idea that I'm like, whoa, why don't you put that in the next Fast and the Furious movie? Obviously, I would consensually Iggy. What's her name?
Iggy Azalea? Iggy.
I would consensually Iggy. And then I would marry the Kardashian that you mentioned.
Would you really marry a Kardashian after every other man that they've divorced?
So now we're gonna talk about red flags.
Red flags, insert red flag emoji.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Red flag for me if he doesn't like animals. That sucks. It might not necessarily be a deal breaker, but like that would really suck for me. I have 3 cats, and I think I need someone who likes my cats and likes
Red
animals.
flag, this is a big one for me. He can't control his anger.
Ooh, anger issues?
Anger issues are fine, but if you're punching holes, if you're punching holes in the walls, we got some issues.
That's anger issues.
I know, but some people get angry, but they can contain themselves, you know what I mean?
Yeah, anger issues is when you can't contain it.
Okay, so I guess
So anger issues.
Or even not even...
Yo, I dropped my I'm depressed. Oh no, I dropped my straws. I'm a mess tonight. Oh well. I'm not gonna step on it. Don't worry, I see where it is. I'm not actually going to step. Here's the thing. I think I'm undiagnosed adult autistic because I don't actually make eye contact with anybody. I've been staring at that the entire time. I do think I was not diagnosed as a child as autistic, and it's not because I don't make eye contact. And it's not because I own 2,400 Funko Pops. No, it's because I've cried more times at WrestleMania than I have at family funerals.
So marry or go consensually ice plunging with naked. You have number 1, Angelina Jolie.
Woo!
Number 2, Jennifer Aniston. Woo! Number 3, the newest person Brad Pitt is dating.
I don't know who that is.
That third option, Angelina Jolie, Jennifer Aniston, or Gwyneth Paltrow. Gwyneth Paltrow.
Who's Gwyneth Paltrow?
How do you not know who Gwyneth Paltrow is? She's been in so many movies.
I probably still haven't seen any of them because I do kind of live under a rock.
Jennifer Aniston, Angelina Jolie, or Margot Robbie.
It's gonna be really hard for me to look cool ice plunging with a female.
Not all of them care about what your looks like, man.
I know Angelina has a lot of kids, and I've always wanted a big family, so I'll probably marry Angelina Jolie. I'd probably Jennifer Aniston.
Consensually.
Consensually Jennifer Aniston. I know she's a lot older than the other 2 options, I believe. Margot Robbie would be naked ice plunging, and I think I would like to do it in Joker makeup. If she had Harley Quinn makeup, could be fun.
Red flag, you lie, I catch you, and then you still try to tell me that it didn't happen. What? I literally catch you, and you're trying to gaslight me into
Oh my god, yeah, that's the worst when someone lies and you catch them and they still deny it.
They're still trying to
they're caught. They're like, no. No.
This next bit, I gotta warn you guys, I've been pushing and pushing Mag to do because he's very uncomfortable with it. Which brings us to royalty-free freestyles.
When the beat drops, that's when I go, and I'm just gonna reach out with my flow, and this is how I go, how I roll, yeah, and it's gonna be a 4, 5, 6 in the mix. When I hit this switch, yes, I fly. This is what I do, and it's do or die.
I like to stay blessed. Got a big chest, cause I chest press. Got a big chest, cause I chest press. Got a big back, cause I don't lack. I'm back day, like everyday back day.
Yeah, and I switch topics, and I do this like it's hot like topic, but I just rhyme topic with topic. It's good thing I ain't making no profit off this, so f it, regardless.
Can't sue me, I'm like
Motherfucker, I'm Jay Bear smoking weed. On the daily, not on TV, cause it's daytime, I'm like on time.
I'm just trying to go and make that cabbage. Gil Gold like tap it. Yeah, boy, y'all can't have it, y'all can't hack it. Mag straight savage, every time I do it, I make a salad, splitting these heads up.
I'm like, hoes, where's the dro? I'm a stoner, need some mo. I'm like, yo, at the party. I'm like, bro, puff, puff, pass. I don't care what ass your eyes be looking at. I want my weed.
Ladies, how y'all doing? How y'all doing back there? Whatever she's saying, she mean that shit. She was gazing right at you like, you brought me to this shit. You know Kevin Hart is coming to Springfield and I'm at this motherfucker.
If I was a man, I'd find a girl and I'd pursue her and I would stay for once.
If I was a man, I would treat a girl so good. Like, you don't even know. I have seen so many, like,
it's so easy to be a boyfriend. Like, what are these men doing? Like, if I was a man, I'd like have all the ideas for good proposals for marriage. Like, I'd have the cutest ideas, the little candles or the beach. Like, how are these guys like not coming up with these things?
In our minds, I think we have such a different mindset than all males do. You know, we overthink. Would we still overthink if we were men? You know what I mean?
Maybe we've been wrong this whole time, and they actually overthink just as much as we do, and they actually are like literally women in men's bodies.
They cope differently.
We can't get them to like let it out.
We can't hold it. We can't hold it in. We have to get it out.
Can't hold back.
If I was a man, I'd call my dad.
If you were an animal that was not a human and you had to other animals in that species, what animal would you be?
You know, I would want to be something awkward, like maybe like something that doesn't have arms, because I feel like it'd be pretty hard to with no arms. So like I want to be an ostrich. I would be an ostrich and I'd other ostriches.
That's disgusting.
If I was a man, I would communicate and I would act like a woman because everyone loves a guy that acts like a woman, I feel like. That's your type.
Oh, a man written by a woman, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Man written by a woman.
My first one was definitely written by a man. My second one's 100% written by a woman.
The one right now I think is written by a woman, but it's just not working.
And now for controversial conversations with Landon.
If I was a man, I'd be bricked up all the time.
If I was a man, I'd go to the gym and I would literally have results in like 2 days.
Oh my
which is so bad.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
I would have crazy results if I was a man,
Men
bro.
in the gym, bro.
The amount of commitment I have.
It's so wrong.
It's so unfair.
I'd be working harder than like half the dudes I see in there.
Bro.
No, the men in the gym walk in, little nonchalant, like a little stroll. They like take like a 40-pound dumbbell and like try to curl it, and they don't even have the right form.
But you know what?
And all
Their
of a sudden they're like
amazing.
huge.
They're just huge.
I'm doing everything right. I'm doing all the right things. Like I work on my form. I'm taking
creatine.
I'm taking creatine. I'm doing the pre-workout. I'm eating so much protein until I like throw up. Like I feel nauseous all the time.
It's not fair.
Give it up right now for the very funny Bella.
Really wanted to thank the cameramen tonight. You guys are doing God's work, documenting how bad we actually are at comedy.
Well, I think that's all the time that we have for today.
I'm Julian.
And I'm Mag.
And this is Toxic Reality. Join us next week where we get even more toxic. But until then, be toxic free.
You know what? That is where the first that is where me and Alan's grandma's first date is gonna be at. Hot yoga and okay. Alan, what did you say your grandma's number was?
If you're a man, do better.
I feel like if I could lick my own ass, I probably would do it.
I would not smoke with you if you did that.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't tell you I did it.